Hello, my name is Peter Starkle, and I'm the chairperson of Safe Harbor. And today we're going to take a tour of the new building at 517 Wellington that will become our permanent emergency winter shelter. What you see is a layout that we have put together to help us develop this into our new facility, hopefully within a year. The reason why we're showing this to you today is many people have been curious about what this will look like, but also, if you're a seasoned volunteer, we want your input. Attached with this video should be a survey, and if you didn't get the survey, you can find it in the comments section of this video on YouTube. We want your input on how we can make it even better than what we've already laid out. So let's start the tour. To start with, this right here is Wellington Street in Traverse City. It's right in front of the sewer plant, and this would be where the railroad track is. Wellington dead ends right at this building. There's a driveway that turns in, and this is the parking lot for this particular building. When you sit on Wellington Street, you'll notice there's a double door entrance, and this is going to be a part of the building that's really reserved for partners, those who are working with us in collaboration to help with housing, with care, with casework, those types of things that sometimes are difficult for guests of the shelter to get to because their offices may be too far away. This part of the building will be available year-round, and it will be available to our partners to come and go with office hours for our guests and others experiencing homelessness to seek services. Around the corner, this is the parking lot. This is where the guest entry will be for the facility. This is also where our volunteers will enter. They will walk down this hallway, and there'll be a check-in area. The check-in area is where the Goodwill staff, like Ryan, will take the bag searches and other things to make sure that guests are checked in properly. Today we have medicine tubs and we have other boxes and things for guests. They'll all be stored in this check-in room. As you walk past this, you'll enter the dining area, and the dining area has seating capacity for about 70 people. Beyond that will be the kitchen, and we have an entire kitchen committee working on designing the kitchen, many with experience at the Central United Methodist Community Breakfast and other kitchen professionals. We also plan to have a laundry area, and we hope to have 2 washers and 2 dryers. So guests will come in, they'll go through their check-in, they may want to walk into their room and drop off their gear. This is now what is the gym in the building, and it's going to be turned into our sleeping area. This is the men's area in blue, women's area in pink. We'll also have bathrooms. The men's area will have a series of showers and toilets and urinals and sinks. The women's area will also have bathrooms with the same types of amenities. We're going to have a janitor's closet right in that area, as well as another janitor's closet near the kitchen. This area and this area are isolated sleeping areas. These are for a few select individuals, and if you've ever done overnights, you know that there are some individuals who need a little bit more private space. So we've included 2 isolated sleeping areas for those individuals. The main area, if you see along the walls, these beds will actually be bunk beds, so they'll be 2 levels high. The middle will be just single layered beds for right now. This will have a capacity of about 65. We also have this space here, and if you notice right now it says stairs. This gym is 28 feet tall, so we have the ability to be 2 stories, but we don't need that much capacity today. So what we'll do is use this space as an overflow or another isolated room that can be flexible for men or women depending on the need, but in many cases this will be closed. At some point in the future, hopefully we won't need extra capacity, but the building has the size to go up to a 2nd story. Back here is just a little storage garage. We currently are using commercial storage space, and we will be moving our materials to this storage facility right on site. So guests will check in, they'll go grab dinner, they'll eat, they'll have a good time here. This will be a TV room, this will be a chapel. This area right here will be for our staff. And if you've done overnights, you know that typically there's a seating area where we want to sit. This will actually have TV monitors or camera monitors. We will have a camera in the men's and the women's sleeping area. We'll also have cameras on the outsides of the building. We're still working this out as we need to be sensitive to privacy. The restroom certainly will not have cameras. Beyond that, if you're an overnight volunteer, these offices can convert into sleeping areas, and we're looking at beds that will actually fold into the wall and will be able to be opened up for you to sleep in during the night. So we hope that we've thought through the experience pretty well, and we hope that if you have ideas that you'll take the time to give us some input. We're looking forward to getting this built, and with your good ideas it will be the best shelter possible.